Alright, so I just got done watching Marvel Spider-Man 2017. Oh, I'm talking to a camera, bro. So I just got done watching Marvel Spider-Man 2017, Season 1, Episode 12, Spider-Man on Ice. So Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, is in the middle of a heat wave. It's summertime. Getting hot in New York City. And some fucking robber pulled up past him.
Whoa, whoa. You pass on this program?
On this program, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he like stops the robber, but the robber sneaks the gem he stole into Peter Parker's bag and comes and robs him later. This bad guy's working for Hammerhead, which seems to be sort of a supplementary kingpin for whatever reason. Don't ask me, I don't write this shit. And yeah, this episode is one of some of the worst. Like the way that this whole show is written is like a pun off. So all the characters are just trying to one up each other in puns. So this episode was all ice puns, right? Because this guy becomes the Blizzard. Um, so there was like Ice Queen. There was they used on ice a bunch of times. Chill. Um, I wrote down in my notes, Spidey's all frozen. I wrote it exactly like that. Spidey's all frozen. Um, so I'm gonna get a little X-rated here. I think that if you were to um, be a bit of a pervert of sorts, you'd be able to masturbate to the voices in this show quite easily because there's just this sort of like weird fetishy childness to it that I could see Disney executives I'm calling you out, Disney executives. I could see them, like sitting, hearing the booth and hearing these voices of like, "Go get the Green Goblin." They're just fucking pulling the plug of that shit. This show is nonsense. This episode was nonsense. It could have been 11 minutes. I watched, caught up on Steven Universe today before this. Like, they got, like, Steven Universe is trash sometimes too, but not like this. Not like this at all. Um, there's some really awful fight animation in this, but also some pretty good stuff. I could barely tell the difference between Harry and Peter Parker. The big development in this is that you could tell that Harry Osborn is definitely beginning to flirt with supervillainy, and well, just heroics in general, because he pulls up with this sort of anti-cryogenic sword thing that he made. Yeah, um, kind of seems to want to fuck some shit up with his tech. I wrote in my notes here, Harry with a sword. So yeah, I find it really annoying that they are constantly acknowledging the fact that they're doing puns all the time. It feels like this show was written by a robot, a pedophile robot, where they just shot in a couple kid shows and then every Spider-Man comic ever made or whatever, and then you get this abomination. But nice. Now I will say, I'm a huge Venom fan, and the next episode, episode 13, it's called Venom. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Oh no! You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I made. I'm eating cauliflower wings. They're pretty dope. Parmesan is stone wheat thins as my breading. There's butter, olive oil, and avocado oil in them. Uh, I did some of these have like or with a Frank's mixture on them, and then the other ones with the homemade hot sauce I made myself. Sort of a habanero mint sort of thing. Honestly, it wasn't that good on these cauliflower wings. The Frank's was certainly superior, and they're about 2 days old, and they're feeling like they might be a little rough on my tum tum. A little rough on my tum tum. Thanks for watching.